On this Thanksgiving holiday, I have been offered some surprise opportunities for gratitude. Stay tuned.
This idea of conscious creator is just becoming aware that you can't not be. Of course you are. Like, I know that you're a spiritual being. Your spirituality is unique to you. It's specifically yours. And you're robbing all the rest of us from having the experience of you.
Yes.
Please don't rob us. What if you are one of those one rare beings that has something very different, very special, and very unique to bring into the world? Once you become like fully embodied, fully aware, fully focused, you make a difference. Consciousness underlies everything. You are a creator. You are participating in the creation of everything that you're experiencing. What are you going to do with that?
So here in the US, on the third Thursday each November, we celebrate our Thanksgiving holiday. And the idea is to set that time aside to focus on things that you appreciate, things that you're grateful for. Give thanks. So I woke up on this Thanksgiving holiday with a bit of a snotty nose, which I sort of still have, and I noticed some strange condensation on the inside of my single pane windows. I live in a mid-century home and I haven't upgraded the glass, so it's still just one pane. And I also noticed it was quite warm in the house, but the heating system was not kicking on. So my intuition and some deductive reasoning led me to wonder if there might be an issue with the water heater appliance. So I went to the water heater closet and I found that the bottom of the water heater had completely deteriorated and the entire thing had collapsed on itself. And so basically, for a period of time, I'm not sure how long, the heater was heating water and the water was pouring out the bottom of the water heater tank and through the subfloor into the crawl space below the house. So essentially the water heater was doing the work of heating the home for us, and that's why I saw the condensation. It was very moist in the house. So it being Thanksgiving, I knew that I was not going to be able to go purchase a new water heater or have one installed. So I just disconnected the supply line and went about enjoying my Thanksgiving holiday. Had lots of good food and pumpkin pie and had a good nap in the afternoon. But I got to thinking, this is an inconvenience and I'm not looking forward to dealing with it. But most of the time, it's really lovely and quite a luxury to have automatically heated water so that you can take. I love hot showers. So I know they're not necessarily the best for your body, but I just like them. They make me feel good. So the water in the town where we live is particularly hard on plumbing systems. And I believe I replaced this water heater about 10 years ago. But imagine just the idea of how wonderful it is that every day for 10 years, you don't have to think about the water heater. So while I could have been upset that I was having to deal with the replacement and the inconvenience of it on my Thanksgiving holiday, I was offered the opportunity to feel grateful for all of the days that I had hot water. Abraham Hicks, in their book, Ask and It Is Given, they refer to an emotional scale, and at the top of the scale, the feel-good end of the scale, the number one emotion is appreciation. And they relate that or equate it to the emotion of joy. And They, as well as other spiritual teachers, suggest to us that an attitude of gratitude creates an environment around you where you become more aware of more things that you can be grateful for. And I think in my experience, that is true. It's a way of being. Once you think about one thing that you can appreciate, then your mind can make connections and you can realize that there's so much more. There's always something to appreciate. So let me get back to my story. Enjoyed the rest of my Thanksgiving holiday with the appliance disconnected, and then the following morning, yesterday morning, Black Friday morning, I went to a retailer and purchased a new water heater and got it home. And then I was called away to another project that I had to take care of. And so I didn't get back to the installation project until I returned home fairly late in the evening, and had to do a little bit more to get the old unit loose, get it out of the house, got the new unit inside, and was about to start making the connections. And all of a sudden, I have water spraying in my face. So the supply line, where it connects to the disconnect, had become loose or deteriorated. And so now there's another layer of repair needed for this project. And I started to get frustrated because I'm not a plumber, and I always get weary when I'm in the position where I either have to decide that I'm going to pay a professional to come take care of a problem, or venture into the unknown and teach myself new skills and figure out how to get comfortable doing it myself. And at this time in my life, I'm having to be a little bit careful with my expenses. So I just decided that I was going to try to take care of this myself. But of course, I couldn't do it that evening. I had to sleep another night without a shower and wake up today and go down to my friendly neighborhood hardware store. And there was a very kind gentleman there that listened to me as I attempted in plumbing terms to explain what I had going on and what I was needing. He was very patient with me, and we discussed a couple of different solutions. And I got home, started making the repair. Everything he proposed was brilliant, so another opportunity for gratitude. I'm grateful for his advice, and it all worked out great. But then I realized that the hot water supply side needed more slack. I needed more length in the line. So I had to go back to my friendly neighborhood hardware store, purchase some more components, got home, made that connection, filled up the water, and everything appears to be working and leak-free. Then I had to take my dog for a walk. He was feeling neglected after me being so focused on taking care of these problems for so long. So my hair is greasy and disgusting. I'm about to take a really nice hot shower now that the hot water tank is refilled, and I now have the opportunity to feel grateful for being able to get the hot water heater, learning new skills, getting it connected, and now having a nice, hot, relaxing shower. So I hope this has been meaningful to you. I just thought it was a nice way to connect with you and share the idea about being grateful and expressing gratitude, and always being aware that you're presented with opportunities to feel grateful. There's always something to feel grateful for. I'm grateful for you. Any of you who may stumble upon this and maybe have a good chuckle at my expense, I'm always available for that. So, I'm Jared Treadway. This has been the Jared Treadway LightCast, and until we meet again, I'm sending you love and light.